I always thought I'd fix things later. I never imagined that later could run out. I didn't lose everything in one moment. I lost it slowly, by waiting. I'm 70 now, and this is what waiting cost me. I didn't wake up one day and suddenly feel old. It happened quietly. One year I was busy. The next I was tired. And then, without noticing when it changed, I was the oldest person in most rooms. For most of my life, I believed time was something I could negotiate. If not today, then next month. If not this year, then when things settled down. I said that a lot. When things settled down. They never did. In my 20s, I believed adulthood would eventually slow itself down. I had a steady job, nothing impressive, nothing reckless. I woke up early, came home exhausted, ate dinner half present, and told myself tomorrow would be different. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. I paid bills, I showed up, I didn't disappear. That felt like enough. In my 30s, the days began to blur together. Same routines, same conversations, same unresolved tensions that never quite turned into honest conversations. I postponed difficult talks because they felt exhausting. I told myself I'd deal with things when I had more energy, when work eased up, when life became less demanding. There was always a reason to wait. What I didn't realize was this: every time I waited, someone else stopped waiting for me. I remember moments that should have mattered more than they did. A birthday I came home late to, a silence at the dinner table I ignored because I was tired, a question that deserved an answer and instead got a shrug. None of it felt like damage. It felt like normal life. I believed love, once established, could survive neglect. I didn't call it neglect back then. I called it being busy. I thought presence could be postponed without consequence. I was wrong. By my 40s, I noticed distance, not dramatic distance, quiet distance, less laughter, shorter conversations, more time spent in separate rooms. I noticed it, but I didn't confront it. Confrontation felt like admitting failure, and I still believed I had time. By the time I reached my 50s, the distance had hardened into something else. Not anger, resignation. That's the part people don't warn you about. Anger can be addressed. Resignation just sits there. I tried small gestures, late apologies, promises to do better. But by then, it felt like speaking a language I hadn't practiced in years. I thought effort alone could undo years of absence. I didn't understand that timing matters as much as intention. The turning point wasn't dramatic. No shouting, no doors slammed. It was a hospital room. Quiet. Too quiet. I remember holding a hand that felt lighter than it should have, listening to machines do work I couldn't. That's when it became clear. There were conversations I would never get to have, apologies that would stay inside me, questions that would never be answered. I had waited too long. When someone is gone, time doesn't rush in to help you catch up. It just stops offering chances. After that, everything felt smaller. The house, the days, even my memories. People talk about closure as if it's something you're given at the end. Most of us don't get that. What I got was silence and a long list of things that should have been said earlier. Now, at 70, I understand how deceptive time is. It doesn't warn you when it's running out. It just quietly removes options. You don't feel the loss of time while it's happening. You feel it when it's gone. Some things can't be fixed once they pass a certain point. Trust doesn't return to its original shape. Love, once starved, doesn't always survive the feeding. Some absences become permanent. If you're listening to this and you're younger than me, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm only telling you what I believed and what it cost me. I believed love was patient enough to wait forever. I believed people understood my intentions without me showing them. I believed time was on my side. It wasn't. If there's someone in your life you keep meaning to talk to, notice how often you say later. Notice how natural it feels. That's how it felt to me, too. Some doors don't close loudly. They just stop opening. I don't say this with bitterness. I say it with clarity. There are memories I'm grateful for, moments that mattered, but there's also a weight that doesn't lift. The knowledge that presence delayed becomes absence. If this feels uncomfortable, don't ignore it. That discomfort is what I ignored, and it doesn't fade on its own. I'm 70 now, and the most painful regrets aren't about what we did wrong. They're about what we kept putting off until there was no time left to do it at all.